Hi, hello everyone. Here we are going to talk about how to create a simple mobile application. So just go and download the Visual Studio from the Microsoft site, and especially when you are installing Visual Studio 2019 or any versions, just ensure you install the mobile development with .NET. So let's go ahead and create a mobile app in a simple step. So we have installed 2019 Visual Studio 2019, and just open a new project, and here we are going to create a mobile app. So just select mobile app, Xamarin Forms, select it, and just accept whatever the names, project name, solution names given. I don't want to change it, just go ahead and create. Select the blank template, and down below if you see platforms, both Android, iOS, it's getting created. So let's start it. Okay, so here is the solution explorer. So what you have to do, just go to the main page .xaml, and what we are going to do, see, I'm not going to explain each and every code. Okay, the purpose of this video is just to ensure you have a feel of creating a mobile app. Okay, so what we are doing is just in the mobile, this particular page, main page.xaml, just do some changes in the stack layout, which is already there. What I'm doing is I'm just adding the stack layout, that is the mobile layout screen should be center. So I'm just adding few parameters, and inside the stack layout I'm going to add 4 controls, 2 content view and 1 label and 1 slider. Okay, so that's what I know I have mentioned here. It's a 2 dynamic controls. So content view is going to actually add a button and a label, and we have a static label and a slider as well. So just copy paste in the main page.xaml, and the next code we are going to do is on main page class editor in CS5. So in the constructor main page window, just below the initialize component, we are going to write a code. The code is already there in the comments, so you can just go and copy paste. Just copy this code and paste it. What we are doing is we are just creating a dynamic button, and we are putting it in content view, and also we are creating a dynamic label which we are going to use later, and we are actually setting a slider value as 0.5. So if you see that button clicked, there is an event has been created. If you just click on, but if you find there is no event has been created yet. Okay, and if you see the content view and the slider, it shows that it's not able to identify in the CS file. Just if you save it, I think that problem will get fixed. And button clicked, we have to write an event for that. So we will do that. So there is a way we can actually create it. So what you can do is you can create a button layout with an event. That is also an option. Here we are adding a button and a label which is dynamic in nature. Okay, and here in this button is already assigned to the content view 1, but we are not yet assigned the label 1, which is a dynamic control. So to write an event for button clicked, okay, there is you can write a function here itself, or otherwise there is an option. Let's see. If you click on go to definition, there's no definition yet written, right? So it still shows that no, it's not able to find this event. That's why you see the red line which is showing. So what is the workaround? You just create a control manually, just button in the XML file. We don't need this, but just to create an event by the system itself. So what we are doing is button clicked event. We are just adding a clicked event, and if you see the name is also showing button underscore clicked. You can use the same name. It's guiding button clicked, and just go to the definition of this. Right click the button clicked. Go to definition. It creates a function. See, now it's created a function which we really needed. So now you can delete this entry. You don't need it because we already created a button dynamically, right? So just save it and go to the CS file, and we have the button click function. Now if you go and see, there's no red line, right? So it's able to identify this code. So when the button is clicked, we are dynamically assigning a value for the label which we have created. Dynamically we have created, and we are going to paste it in content view 2. So that's what we have done here. And yeah, the alignment is made as center. So it's a very simple application. Okay, just a start. So the purpose of this video is just copy paste and feel that you can actually create a mobile app. That's it. Okay, slider value change. Go to the definition, create one more function. So whenever there is a slide, slider is get changed. Some value we have to assign for a label, which is label 1. We have a static value. So let's copy paste below code. Whenever the slider gets changed, moved, okay, the value of the slider has to be pasted in label 1.text. So that's what we are doing. It's a very simple coding. So that's it. So see, Android application, it takes so much time. The video has been reduced, and the delay has been clipped. So it looks faster, but when you run this application, so it takes time to actually open that Android visual screen. So just to understand whether it's working or not, you always better to put a breakpoint in main activity class file. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. Just go to that main activity.cs file and put a breakpoint so that you understand that whether Android is actually still working behind or not. Otherwise it's very hard to understand whether it's working or not. It takes 2 to 3 minutes to load the mobile screen. Okay, so that's what we have done. Just put a breakpoint and just execute it. So just click on the mobile, the Android version, whichever you have installed. So it takes time, and actually the video has clipped the delay, so it takes more time. Actually it took around 4 minutes. So just we have to wait, and slowly it will load, and see, so then you will see Android is starting, and then it will come to the breakpoint we have set. It's just to understand whether it's working or not. So now it has come to the breakpoint. What you can do is just you can continue. Now we know that it's working. That's the purpose of this putting a breakpoint. Okay, you can just hit F5. then we'll get the output. Now the application is created, mobile app is done, it's created. So you will see a button and label 1 and the slider. So when you click on the button, click here, the dynamic label will get set and you will see a welcome message. That's it. Hope you enjoyed watching this video, and the code is already given in the comment. You can just copy paste and you can try it out. Thank you.